Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In the series of ServiceNow AI, I'm back with one more interesting topic, and that is AI search. So, in this video, I'm not going to teach you or touch any heavy customization or configuration. Instead, we will build a simple mental model of how AI search works and why it exists. Okay? So, if you have ever typed something in ServiceNow search bar and felt the result was useless or incomplete, this particular video is for you. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand what is AI search and where it show up in ServiceNow platform and the four main building blocks that you need to know being an admin or developer. Then you can configure and make the search strong. So you know my format. In this video, we are going to see all these configurations, all these blocks, all this concept. And in the next video, we are going to do it live on the PDI. Okay. So at the left, you see this is the application which is used here. This is AI search application. All the basic concepts are here, starting from index source, search profile, search application, global custom settings. And at the bottom, you see admin console, AI search admin console. This is the whole soul for all this. Being admin, you have to work here. You can see, you can supervise everything from here. You can see which application is now enabled for AI search, which is not. If you want to do a one, then you can do it. If you want to create any of the configuration, you can create it. Okay, so hold on to this. Let us discuss what is AI search first of all. Let me give you a simple definition. AI search is the newer search engine in ServiceNow that uses AI techniques to give smarter, more relevant results across the platforms. It powers the places like Service Portal, the global search bar in the next experience, which you can see here, this one. Okay, this is the next experience, and this is the global search bar. You can see it is showing some different message here. Search is more smarter now because this particular instance is now AI search enabled. Okay. So there are other places as well, like virtual agent and various other now mobile. All these places are now AI search enabled. So what is happening here? Instead of just matching the exact keyword, AI search is now focusing on understanding what the user is really trying to do. It is handling the typos. It is recognizing the similar phrases and surfacing the most useful result first. Okay. So these are the new things which this AI search is introducing, and that's why it is very efficient, very fast. So now the next question is, why did ServiceNow move to AI search? It is because the older search in ServiceNow was mostly keyword based. Okay. So in that case, if your wording was not good, it is off, or your spelling is wrong, it is the higher probability that you will get poor result or you will get no result at all. So that leads to frustration for end users who just want a quicker answer, right? Even you also. It is frustrating you also when you try that. And therefore, it drive up the ticket volume because people stop trusting the self-service. So people are now not using the searching, and it is increasing their work. So the feature is there, but it is not being used, and that's why the work is very high. So that's why AI search is designed to fix that problem exactly. So now if you write new laptop in the search bar, it will bring you the request computer catalog item, even if the words are not exactly the same, but the system is now understanding your content, understanding your intent. Okay. So this is the difference here. This new system is now tolerating the spelling mistake. It is auto correcting the things and giving you the result which you are expecting. So for every role, we have something good here. For end users, this means fewer click and faster answers. For admin and service owners, it means better adoption of portal and knowledge. And also it is reducing the number of tickets which are reaching to the service desk because people are getting their answers directly via search. The search is providing their responses, the search is providing their resolutions, the search is providing their complete knowledge articles right in front what they are looking for. So that's why this is a big idea. This is a big thing which ServiceNow has introduced because search quality is improved here. And that's why the overall ServiceNow searching experience is now enhanced. Now, I think till now you understand what is AI search and why it exists. Now, the important question is, as an admin or developer, what are the main pieces you need to understand to control the behavior of this search, even to make it more powerful, even to customize it for someone who is new. Okay, any new portal is introduced, you want to introduce search there. So, how do you do that? So, in this, ServiceNow gives you four key building blocks of AI search, and these are the index sources, the search sources, and the search profiles. Going forward, we are going to understand each of these building block in a very, very simple language. Okay, and I will tell you the complete flow so that you will be able to connect it properly. Now let me click on the search configuration. You can see the same layers available: search profile, search source, index source, dictionary, genius result, search application configurations, and many more. So we are going to discuss all this one by one. So now let's start with the very first block, that is index. So just keep in mind that AI search does not query your table directly every time a user type a search. Instead, ServiceNow build a special optimized copy of your data which is known as index. You can think of it like a library catalog. Here the real books are your record like incident, knowledge article and catalog items. The index is an organized list that the search engine can scan very quickly. So whenever the records are created or updated, there is a background process which is keeping this index in sync so that the result remain fresh without slowing down the system. So for the time being, just remember one thing. The index is the prepared searchable copy of your data that AI search actually talk to. Okay. Now let us move to the next block, which is index sources. So just remember, an index source tells AI search what data should go in that index. For example, you might have one index source for knowledge article, another for catalog item, another for incident, and so on. Okay. So each index source point to one or more tables and choose which fields are important for search. Fields like short description, description, or article body. Okay. So if someone asks you, what does an index source do? The simple answer is it select which table and which fields are pushed into the AI search index. Okay. You see here index sources. This is the one. You can click on it. I'm just showing you for the time being. You can see various details here. The name of the table is very important because this is the source here for this particular index source. Okay. And you can see you have the option to do the indexing for this table. You can do the index job and you can see the indexing done here. Okay. Here you see the indexing method, semantic and keyword. Previously it was keyword only in the old search, but now semantic is also there. And combined, this is known as hybrid search. So this one is looking for the keyword, whereas this one is looking for intent. And that's why it is making the search more powerful. We will discuss it more when we'll do the configuration video. Now next thing is search source. This is the building block number 3. So till now the data is indexed. So once the data is indexed, we really want to show all of it to everyone, right? So now to enhance the experience, a search source defines which slice of that index data a specific audience or experience should see. Not all of it, but what kind or what slice of that data. For example, you might have a search source that expose only published knowledge article to the employees on the employee portal. You are not seeing all the articles there, only published are available to you. Also, in addition to that, you can have one more search source that expose internal IT knowledge only to the IT staff in the workspace. Okay, so articles which are internal to the IT team should be visible only to the IT team, not even to the other employees. So this is how we are slicing the data and showing it to a particular audience. So how this is happening? Because search sources uses condition and filters so that it will be possible to hide irrelevant or sensitive record from particular search experience which is not needed there. Okay, so you just remember that index sources pick the data and search sources control which part of data each audience will going to see. So you can see here, let me go back. This is the search source. A search source is linked to an index source, and these are the conditions which I'm talking about. It is narrow down the data. Okay, so now let's move to the building block number 4, which is search profile. Actually, it is a kind of container, and this one is fourth, but it is the most important building block. So basically, you can say a search profile is like a master recipe for one complete search experience, because it brings together one or more search sources and then add all of the tuning rules that control how the result looks and behave in front of the user in that particular search experience. It is because of this search profile only you can decide which search sources are used, how different type of contents are ranked, and what extra features you want, such as synonyms, stop words, typo handling, or genius result cards. Okay, let me give you one example here. You can have one search profile for ITIL workers or ITIL users working in a workspace where you prioritize task and the internal knowledge. Okay. Number two, you can have a different profile for employees on the self-service portal where you might prioritize catalog item and the end user knowledge articles. So you can see here each search profile serving a different audience, serving a different purpose here, but place is the same. Okay. In short, we can say that in AI search, whenever the user types something in a search box, exactly one search profile is deciding what they see and in what order. So now you can see these are the search profiles. This search profile contain a search source, and search source contain a index source, and finally all these things. So with this, we have the complete layer in front of you, and each layer has its own function to refine, to expedite the experience of searching. So let us connect it one by one. So let's say your data start in a normal table like incident, knowledge table, or catalog item table. Index sources chooses which records and which fields from those tables should be included in the AI search. Now from those index sources, ServiceNow build and maintain the index. Okay, the fast and the searchable copy of your data. Now, such sources are there and they decide which subset of that index data each audience or channel is going to see. And finally, such profiles are there that combine the right search sources and all your ranking and query rules to control what appears in the search box for that user. So the flow works like this: table, then index sources, then index, then search sources, then search profile, and then the user search experience. You can see here in the search profile, these are the search profiles. It is now published. Let me open this one, KB and catalog item. This is how it looks like. This is the search profile name. This is the description. You can see this search profile used in AI search assist containing knowledge article and catalog item search sources. Okay. At the bottom, you can see various search sources which are associated with this profile. And with this, each search source, we have associated index source, and each index source is having indexed data which we already discussed. Okay, along with that you have the synonyms here. I will explain all these things one by one right now. So this is how this all four things are associated with each other. One important thing about shared configurations, you see these shared configurations are not affiliated or designed for a particular experience, like for a particular portal, like for a particular workspace. No, these are shareable contents, means you can go to that particular experience and select any of the search profile and select any of the search source and index source there to make or to enhance your search experience more good. Okay, so this is the reusable thing, that's why it is a shared configuration. At here you can see applications. Here you see list of all the applications that are using AI search. Okay, let's say this is the employee center. And this employee center is a kind of experience here, search experience. Because when user go to the employee center, there is a search box. Whatever they search is coming based on the configurations we have defined in this particular employee center configurations. Okay. So here you see every detail of this employee center experience. AI search is on. Hybrid search is on. You know what is hybrid search? Keyword based and semantic technique based, right? It is understanding the keywords as well as the contextual understanding so that we get enough live, good experience, better experience than previous old search. All the search profiles, search source, everything is lined up here for this particular employee center configuration. So these are the about data, right? Search profile, search source, dictionary, result improvement, genius result. These are all the related to the data which is showing there, which is coming there in that particular experience. But how the search experience is, it means how the search box look like, how the result which is coming here should display. All these things are associated with search application configuration. Here you see autocorrect things are there. Here you see sorting options are available. Here you see various other options like facet filters and all and all. Okay. So this is enhancing the display look and feel of searching there in that particular experience. Okay. So now at the end of this video, let us recap what you being an admin or developer control here. So basically being an admin or a developer, it's your job to decide which type of tables and fields are searchable. And you are doing that by configuring the index sources. Again, it is you who configure and decide which user and which portal or workspaces see records by designing the appropriate search sources. It is you that decide the overall search experience. That is the ranking, boosting, synonyms, stopwords, and genius results inside the search profile. Okay, so basically an admin or a developer or a search admin is going to look after complete configuration of each search experience within a particular instance. You see, these are the roles AIS admin. So if you have this role, only then you will be able to do configuration in AI search. Okay. So this is about this particular video. In this video, we have discussed each and every layer here. Okay. There are few more which we will discuss when we are going to, actually configure in next video. So I hope you like it. Let us know your doubts. Till then, thank you so much. Bye bye.